everybody, my name is Gaz Jackson, and today we're going to have a little bit of a closer look at a check chain or a choker chain and a rope. So when we look at a check chain, this is it here. Little check chain there, it's got a ring and actually acts as a lasso. So when you put it on the dog there and it pulls tight, the dog is going to choke on it. So the idea is to check the dog and have the dog walking on a loose lead. So this is a choker chain. If you use these, you're apparently old-fashioned, bad, cruel, and no one likes you because you're old-fashioned and you're not very sciencey. But we also have the rope. Now the rope here, this is actually an RSPCA rope. It's the same thing. It goes out like a lasso, you pull tight, it would choke. So when a dog pulls on the chain or on the rope, he is going to choke. There is no difference. Maybe the dog will choke in comfort in one of these instead of one of these. But for the act of continuity today, if this is called the choke chain, we are going to call this the choke rope. So this is a choke chain, bad, boo, hiss. This is an RSPCA used and approved choke rope. So let's have a look at the difference here. Now, if you are looking at this here, rope is the material they've chosen for gallows all over the world. Now, can you imagine going to the gallows for the execution? They say, look, you have a choice of your execution. Tomorrow you can either use the gold chain, which is very in fashion now, or you can have the tried and proven and tested RSPCA choke rope. It ain't gonna happen. It's like, oh, look, I'll have this one here. Oh, very wise choice. I'll let customer service at the gallows know that you want the choke rope instead. This will make no difference. Okay, now, when you have a dog that's been in a cage for a long time, whether you put it on one of these or one of them, he's going to choke himself out. He's just going to be pulling harder and more consistent than you did as a teenager. Now, if you take him for a half-hour walk on this, then he is going to go on a 30-minute choke fest, choking himself out all the way through. But here's the big kicker. If you train the dog on the chain or the rope, or whatever you want to use, you can have that dog walking beside you in a couple of sessions and not pulling. So now it doesn't matter whether you've got a chain on the dog, a choke rope on the dog, that dog is walking on a loose lead. So it doesn't matter. But if you don't train it, and just say, for example, that you are a politically correct dog trainer and under no circumstance, under any way, means, shape or form, are you to give that dog any form of correction. I mean, it's been imprinted into you, no correction, you have to ignore every single bad behavior. So when the dog's chewing up another dog, there you go, oh, he's got big feelings, hasn't he? Okay, you cannot correct him. So when a volunteer at the RSPCA or council or anyone else goes and takes a dog for a walk for half hour on that, it's a 30-minute choke fest because he's not been checked and not been trained to be able to walk on a loose lead. So you train on this, a couple sessions, loose lead walking, you train on that or don't train on that, and that dog is going to be dragging you around for like 10 months, continually choking on it. So the difference between them, dogs will pull and dogs will choke if you don't train them. So the choke chain or the RSPCA approved choke rope makes no difference. This one, you're bad. This one, you're okay. Anyway, food for thought. Bye for now.